One of the things that successful people, whether it's salespeople, especially entrepreneurs, especially the most successful entrepreneurs understand is that, hey, listen, in order to succeed, you must double your rate of failure. Now, whether they understand this consciously or unconsciously, they understand it. They understand that success, you have to double your rate, sometimes triple the rate of failure. Because here's what most people want to do. They want to get ready and then start aim. They never take a shot. I believe that the biggest risk is not taking a damn risk. You've got to take risks. Friends and family members are very often cleverly disguised as dream stealers. Your job is to be around after the dust settles. Hey guys, welcome to the Driven Not Given podcast, the #1 podcast for entrepreneurs, sales professionals, millionaires, and millionaires in the making. So anyways, here's the deal. We're gonna get into a philosophy of mine, right? There's a book written on this and it's called Ready, Fire, Aim. I actually saw one of the Altman brothers, right? If you guys watch $1 Million Listing, you saw, you might have seen this, right? So Josh Altman talked about Ready, Fire, Aim, that's a philosophy that he lives by. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do an episode on that. You know why? Because that is a philosophy that I live by as well. Ready, fire, aim. What does that mean? That means to go out there and take the shot. That means to go out there and take a chance. That means to go out there and fail forward. One of the things that successful people, whether it's salespeople, especially entrepreneurs, especially the most successful entrepreneurs understand is that, hey, listen, in order to succeed, you must double your rate of failure. Now, whether they understand this consciously or unconsciously, they understand it. They understand that success, you have to double your rate, sometimes triple the rate of failure. Ready, fire, aim. Okay, let's get ready, fire, boom. It's a quick fire. Ready, fire, aim. What do I mean? Let me further explain this. Most people, what they'll do, they'll live their life like this. They're gonna tippy-toe around life all the way so they can get safely to the grave. They're never gonna take many chances. They're gonna be too afraid to fail. They're gonna be too afraid about what other people think about them. I believe that the biggest risk is not taking a damn risk. You've gotta take risks, okay? And I'm gonna get into a story at the end because a lot of times people say, oh, I'm too young or I'm too old or I'm too inexperienced. There's always an excuse of why they're not gonna go out there and take the risk. Because here's what most people want to do. They want to aim, they wanna get ready, and then start aim. They never take a shot. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I've been involved in network marketing for a long time. I'm in the direct sales with the solar industry. And I got people all the time, man. It's crazy how they're like, I got to go to one more training. I got to design my business cards. I got to redesign my business cards. I got to get a new flyer. I got to first get a polo shirt. I can't do it until I get this, my ducks in a row. No. Listen. You've got to go out there and be unperfect. It's never going to be the perfect time. You're never going to be perfect. You've got to go out there and fail forward. You're going to go out there and you're going to get your teeth kicked in. Here's what I tell my team. Hey, listen, you're going to go out there and you're going to talk to people. You're going to go out there and get rejected. You're going to go out there and feel like a dummy a bunch of times. And then when you come back, you're going to get your teeth kicked in. And then when you come back, you're going to ask me, do you need me to do it again? And I'm going to say to you, don't ask that stupid question. You know the answer to that question. Asking that question is an insult because you should know the answer. Of course you need to do it again. You're going to readjust some things. Hey, man, I got some objections. I had a deal that fell through because guess what? Business it's not easy. It's not meant to be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Matter of fact, here's the deal. Quit want what you don't want. You don't want the business to be easy. You don't want the entrepreneur venture, the sales profession, whatever it is that you're doing to be easy. If you're watching this, you're probably not somebody that doesn't have goals in life. You probably are indeed somebody that has goals in life. I'm here to tell you, it's gonna be a battle. And success in business and in sales is like you're going into a battle and there's dust everywhere. Imagine you're going to a battle, some kind of forest or something, or a desert, and there's dust everywhere. It's a battle. There's gonna be casualties in a battle, meaning the people that quit. There's going to be people that quit. There's going to be people that lose their dreams. There's going to be people that get talked out of whatever it is that they're doing by friends and family members, which, by the way, friends and family members are very often cleverly disguised as dream stealers. Your job is to be around after the dust settles. Shout out to my buddy Cliff Braun. I learned that from him back in like 2006. Your job is to be around when the dust settles. But here's what most people do. Again, they're getting ready to get ready. And they're getting ready to get ready. And they're procrastinating. Here's what winners do. I'll give you an example. I know that I'm a winner. That is the identity that I have. In my mind, you cannot convince me that I'm a winner. I understand I'm a winner. Now, people that are not winners will look at this and say, this guy's arrogant. That's because you're not a winner. That's why I come across arrogant. We're not speaking the same language. But for those of you guys that we are speaking the same language and you know you're a winner, you have to declare it. Dream, declare, deliver. So here's what a winner does. When I got started in the solar industry, pandemic just started. Late March 2020. The shutdown happened March 16th, 2020. Late March 2020, my wife and I had a home security business and we used to sell home security systems, door knocking. It was the worst financial time in the last 15 years, okay? Won't get into that story. I get into that story in other episodes. Long story short, ADT Security, home security told us, no, you guys cannot door knock. You could only get business through referrals. Fair enough. So now we can't do that. So I asked when I got started with this company, I said, can I door knock? If I choose to door knock, can I door knock? Yes. In California, where people are more scared in California. Let's just put it that way. People wear masks a lot more in California. People are just more scared in California. The point is, here's the deal. I said, bet. I asked the guy that I work with, hey, listen, do you guys have a training on visiting new homeowners? I want to visit new homeowners and offer them solar. Now I've got almost 1,000 salespeople on my team, roughly 900 and something. Hundreds of sales closed, personally, not including way more sales than my team closed. I mean, we're closing a ton of volume, a ton of solar people. So here's the deal. He says to me, no, we don't have a training on new homeowners. I said, all right, fine. I used to do that with home security. I'm going to just take what I know from there and I'm going to tweak it to do it here. I said, do you guys have flyers that I could use? Nah, they had a couple of flyers, nothing that I could use. I said, great. I went on canva.com, created my own flyer to what I believe was going to be a good marketing piece. I went on gotprint.com, made my own business cards at a wholesale price. Okay. I went to JCPenney, I bought some polo shirts. I went to an embroidery place and I put the logo on it. And I said, all right, bet. Went on redfin.com, found a list of homeowners, and I went to visit the homeowners, and I didn't have a pitch. I said, I'm going to just talk to a bunch of people. I'm going to practice. I'm going to do a pitch until I figure out what the perfect pitch is and get it going. And I broke records in 11 weeks. Okay, in 11 weeks, I hit the position of mentor. I had 40 people on my team by that point. In 11 weeks, now there's almost 900 people that sell solar, and I get paid a piece for my niece. I get paid a fraction of the action every time one of these people sells solar. The point is, I didn't wait for a savior. Now, I do believe that we have a savior, and I believe that he's coming one day. That's another topic, right? But I didn't wait for somebody to save me. I didn't wait for somebody to go out there and invent something for me. I said, I'm going to go out there and do it. Why? Because I'm an action taker. I'm a go-hitter, not a bullshitter. I believe that you've got go-hitters and you've got bullshitters. And I'm not a bullshitter. I'm a go-hitter. And guess what? I declare my goals. I write them down and I take consistent action to go out there and get it. So my thing is I got ready for a short period of time. Business card, flyer, polo shirts, boom. I don't got a script. Great. I'm going to knock on some doors, and when I get somebody that answers that doggone door, guess what? I'm going to say something. And I might mess it up. I don't care. I'm going to mess it up all the way until I don't mess it up. I'm going to be a zero all the way until the day that I am a hero. And my first full year, which was 2021, I outsold in mentor deals 6,000 people. I out-recruited 6,000 people with no prior solar experience. The point is, I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. Okay? By the way, so far, you like this info? I know I'm giving you fire already. We're not even done. I haven't even got to the meat and potatoes of this. Like and comment this video. Don't be stingy. That's the cost of the video. Like and comment this video. You know why? Because those of you guys that don't like and comment, 52% of you guys, by the way, that watch my videos are not even subscribed. Subscribe, like, and comment the video. Kind of reminds me, Jay, of when there's a movie. This guy, Terry Crews, is training like a bunch of ladies at the park. And then there's another group of ladies over there in the end. And they're working out to this guy's workout. He said, hey, man, Pay the damn fee. It's only $5 or whatever the case is. It's like stingy, and he calls them the B word, right? Super funny scene. That's what it reminds me of if you don't like this video. So anyways, enough with that commercial. Let's get to it. So getting back to the ready, fire, aim. Most people don't do that. Most people are waiting for everything to be perfect, and they're getting ready, and they're getting ready, and they're getting ready, and they're getting ready, and what they're doing is procrastinating. Now, let me tell you a quote that I love about procrastination. Procrastination is a cornerstone to poverty. Procrastination is a cornerstone to poverty. Get out there, right? Ready, fire, aim. Fire, then aim. Imagine you and I go to battle, and I say this very often in my trainings. I might have said it in a couple of podcast episodes. We go to battle. We are in this building. There's a group of people in that building, and the group of those people over there are just shooting. Boom, they're just shooting at this building. And I'm over here trying to shoot, but then I see people over there just aim, aim. I haven't shot any shots because I don't see nobody in my crosshairs. I haven't took any shots, and they're afraid, or they're just aim, aim, aim. Man, we're going to die in this building. You better damn shoot some people. I don't care if you don't hit anybody. You might scare somebody. You might hit somebody by accident, but by all means, shoot somebody. Take a shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, in closing, winners understand this. Now, here's the thing. You get to a winner by developing certain philosophies, by the people you hang out with, by the actions you take, by the things that you consistently do, and the things that you stop doing, the things you consistently stop doing. It isn't just what you're doing. It's also what you're not doing. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not staying up late. You know what I am doing? I'm waking up early. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not going into my day wondering what I'm going to do for the day. I have a to-do list. I have the tasks. I work with a calendar. The calendar is my boss. As an entrepreneur, nobody tells me what to do. My calendar tells me what to do. My calendar is my boss. My to-do list is my boss. Even my own assistant. Both of my assistants sometimes serve as my boss. They tell me what are the things that I got to get done that they can't do for me, right? Winners understand this. So let's talk about action, because this whole episode is about action, okay? Winners understand this, and I'm going to tell you a story. If you ever had KFC, or if you haven't, you know what KFC is, okay? And if not, you probably lived under a rock. Now, I don't eat KFC. I used to when I was a kid. My family and I didn't really know better. The point is this. It's not about the type of food it is. KFC story. Colonel Sanders story. Love this story. One of my favorite ones. Colonel Sanders, at the age of 65, retired. Okay? 65 years old, retired. Gets his first Social Security check. That Social Security check, $99. He says, oh, no. This is not going to cut it. I got to do something about this, because $99 after working 40 years, because remember this, most people live in the 40-40 world. They live the 40-40 plan. They work 40 hours a week to work for 40 years of their life to then retire on 40% of what wasn't enough in the first place. Think about that. They usually start off let's say they go to college, they graduate at 25, they work 40 hours a week, they get a job, the standard 40 hours a week. From 25 to 65 is 40 years. Then when they retire, they said, hey, we know that you weren't making enough to begin with. We're going to give you 40% of what you were not making enough with, that what you weren't making ends meet with. That's the reality of life. That's why you should be an entrepreneur. That's why you should have a side business. But that's not the point. So Colonel Sanders, $99 check. After working 40, 45, 50 years, I don't know how many years he worked, he says this is not enough. Now, he knew something. He had persistence, but he knew that he had a chicken recipe that he thought was very good. So he got busy. He went knocking on doors, and he was knocking on doors, and he was knocking on doors, right? And then guess what happens? He goes and knocks on doors after door, and he knocks on the first door, and then he tells a guy that finally opens a restaurant. He says, hey, man, how you doing? My name is Colonel Sanders. I want to introduce myself to you, and the reason why I'm talking to you is because I have an incredible chicken recipe. I don't even want to sell it to you. I want to give it to you. And instead of you paying me for it, I don't want you to pay me for it. I just want to give it to you, and I just want you to give me a piece of the profits that you make. What do you think that first guy said to him? Who do you think you are in this Santa Claus suit in the middle of summer? I've got my own chicken recipe. Get the heck out of my restaurant. Then he went to another one and got told to go kick rocks. And he got told to go kick rocks. And he got told to leave and leave and leave, and rejection after rejection after rejection. But he had something that Tony Robbins calls personal power. Personal power. He had that persistence. He had that hunger. He knew that he wasn't going to settle for that damn $99 insulting check. So he kept going and he kept going and he kept going. How many no's do you think he got? I want you guys to write down the note. Matter of fact, if you're watching this video on YouTube, I want you to pause the video as we speak right now, and I want you to go in the comments and I want you to write down how many no's do you think he got. So now that you're back, here's how many no's he got. He went and got 1,009 no's before somebody says, hey, I'll take you up on your offer. Let's try that chicken recipe. Chicken recipe's pretty good. I'll cut you a fraction of the action. I'll give you a piece for your knees, right? And they got KFC. Everybody knows KFC. Now, whether you like KFC or not, that's not the point. The point is the persistence, the ready, fire, aim. He got ready. What did he do? He's like, I got the chicken recipe. Let me get dressed. Let me shower. Let me go meet some people. And he got 1,009 no's later. Boom. Got the deal done. Isn't that exciting? That's exciting. And he was 65 years old. Some of you guys watching this are 21 years old and you get up at 9 in the morning. What the heck are you doing getting up at 9 in the morning? Man, your ass is broke. No rich person is up at 9 in the morning. No active rich person is up. Now, they can if they want to, and I'm sure there are some, but nobody successful is up at that time. You got to beat the sun. You got to beat the sun in the morning. Get up, drink your coffee, work out, stretch out, do your meditations, do your prayers. Get up and beat the sun every day. Some of you guys are 21. Some of you guys are 35. Some of you guys are 45. Some of you guys are 64. And most of the people that watch this episode, my episodes are most people are between 30 and 45 years old. Colonel Sanders at age 65. Now, did he have internet? No. Was he able to Google how many businesses were around him? Optimize a route. Okay, all of these restaurants sell chicken. I'm going to optimize a route so I don't go across town, then all the way back here, then across town again. Did he have all of those? No. What do you have to do? You have to go one by one. Driving, walking, knocking. Driving, walking, knocking. 109 no's. Here's my question. How many of you guys would have gave up after 5 no's? After 25 or 50 no's, how many of you guys would have checked your chicken recipe? Say, hey, man, maybe my chicken recipe isn't all that I thought is cracked up to be. The point is persistence, ready, fire, aim. If you guys like this episode, I want you guys to like it, comment it, and share it. Don't be stingy. I want to see some new people. A lot of you guys are watching my shit. Show me some love. With that being said, I'll see you guys at the top or from the top. Take care.